If push came to shove, would you really be able to tell your best friend from his evil twin? Because Lion-O really shit the bed on that one. After trying and failing to kill the Thundercats for half a season, Mumm-Ra needed a break. So he bought a matinee ticket for Superman 3. While many moviegoers were disappointed with the third installment in the franchise, Mumm-Ra left the theater floating on air because it gave him an idea. Doppelganger. Instead of trying to assassinate the Thundercats in uphill battle, he tried to assassinate their characters, starting with Panthro. Now this is 8 years before Jurassic Park, so cloning technology was relatively new. He couldn't just do it with a blood sample or a strand of hair. Plus, Panthro's bald, so that was never an option. In order to replicate people on Third Earth, you need all of them to be present. Soup to nuts. So he outsources the kidnapping to Driller, who looks like the genie that would pop up if you rubbed a power tool instead of a magic lamp. Driller's like, I will get you Panthro, but I want to be paid in diamonds. Then he makes the Jay-Z Rockefeller symbol with his hands. Mumm-Ra's like, word, you want that bling? And Driller says, no. I just need him to sharpen the bit on my weird puppet master head. Driller waits until the Thundercats are asleep, then tunnels through the walls of Cat's lair. Says, surprise, motherfucker. This, by the way, is what Panthro wears to bed. Calf-high boots and a Versace belt. And what's going on here? Like, are those flesh-colored briefs? Or do the Thundercats not have genitalia? Let me know in the comments. Back at the pyramid, Mumm-Ra's like, good job, Home Depot mascot. Let's get you paid. And he takes Driller to his treasure room, which is impressive, but not Scrooge McDuck impressive. Like, you can tell Mumm-Ra made some bad investments. Or maybe Thundercats just didn't have that Disney money. Either way, the clone is made. And it's flawless. Like, this is top-notch identity theft. Unfortunately, it's an empty shell. It still needs a mind and soul to function. So Mumm-Ra summons the second demon of the episode. And much like the last, he also has a porn name. Hammerhand. Half robot, half pirate, all nonsense. The Panthro clone starts going on a rampage to frame the Thundercats and ruin their reputations. There's a cool montage where he starts fucking with the recurring guest stars, like the Ewok ripoffs and those Princess Mononoke chicks. The Thundercats get an Amber Alert on the Sword of Omens. They find out that Mumm-Ra kidnapped Panthro. The reception cuts out before they see Mumm-Ra drop him into a canyon. So they hop in the tumbler to see what's up. Meanwhile, Panthro escapes said canyon. How? Turns out those spiky suspenders aren't just a kinky bondage getup. They serve a purpose. Elsewhere, some Teddy Ruxpin motherfucker tells Lion-O, look, I've always been cool with you guys, but your boy Panthro just burned down my village. This might get litigious. Lion-O's like, Panthro, what the fuck? I have to fire you for starting a fire. And the Panthro clone just laughs and twirls his nunchucks Michelangelo style. That's when Original Recipe shows up. He's like, stop fucking framing me, asshole. And they throw hands. It's fucking badass. Because they're both doing like some crazy Bruce Lee shit. Snarf looks at Lion-O. Says, don't just stand there with your thumb up your ass. Help your friend. Lion-O's like, we're actually just work colleagues. And if I'm being honest, I can't tell the difference. The Sword of Omens is like, fine, I'll do it myself. And it incapacitates the evil twin. I gotta say, for an inanimate object, that sword did a lot of shit by itself. I think Lion-O was just holding it back. I'm gonna be doing a lot of these cartoon videos. And not just Thundercats. Ninja Turtles, Gargoyles, Batman the Animated Series. So if you're a fan of 80s, 90s nostalgia, and want to see me recap a specific episode, let me know in the comments. Thank you.